So, Bwana Akula, thank you so much for making time for us again. And I can remember the last time we were talking, we discussed about how Babu Owino maybe is misbehaving here, and we were trying to compare his journey with Baba's journey. And I think you weighed in so heavily on that, and we wish for you to actually exhaust your points on that matter.
Yeah, thank you so much. I would like to. I'm very grateful for you having me again. I would like to tell Babu Owino, who is my good friend. He's not. He used to be my friend, but now, since I think more responsibilities that he has, we've not been talking for a while. But I would like him to just consider taking this power in the right way. Yeah, people have accepted that he's the one, but the manner in which he's going to take this power is going to determine if he's going to sustain this power. I think Babu should listen to the elders. And I told you last time that I think Babu should listen to the elders. Even if a president dies and another one is elected, we have what we call a transitional committee that must make sure that the power that is being handed over in a proper manner. So I would think the transition committee right now in ODM is Dr. Guru Odinga and the likes of Akina Simba Arati. I'm not going to talk about Akina Mbadi because the constitution tells us in the ODM constitution is that if you are elected to be a cabinet secretary, then you cease to be a member of the party because you have to work for the people of this country. So you cease to be, you are now a national leader. You're not maybe a regional leader, or you don't work for ODM alone. You work for everybody, even people who are not in ODM. So the transition committee here is Kina Simbarati, Kina Abdul Samad, Kina party leader Dr. Burodinga. Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to what they are telling you. Yes, the people have chosen you, but now listen to the elders. Be somebody who can be advised, because leadership is not all about you being on top there. It's about the decision that you're making, because you're making decision not for yourself alone, but on behalf of other people also. Yeah.
Whatever Babu is doing seems not to be unique. And the other time when we spoken, we tried to mention that Baba had done the same. Babu seemed to have disrespected Baba's brother, but Baba disrespected his own father. So what makes Baba's action better, and what is it that now will make us to want to paint Babu Owino black for doing whatever he's doing today?
You know, Baba is different with Babu. You cannot compare the two, because when Baba felt like he was not being given what he wanted in that party, he left the party and formed another party.
No, he demanded. He
He
demanded from his own
demanded,
dad.
he demanded, but when he was not given, he left the party.
But he also stormed the meeting that was hosted by his own father.
Because you know, your father will always tell you, because maybe the danger that Oginga Odinga had passed through, he never wanted his son to go through the same. Now your father will always tell you that maybe even if you are ripe for leadership, but I think because he's your father and you have got his blood, he'll tell you, okay, I think it's too dangerous for you now, because before Kenyatta had done a lot of things for Jaramogi, and I think Jaramogi was just thinking that it's not the right time for Raila to become the leader of the kingpin of the law, the leader of that part, but it's a dad son thing. You know, even me, my son, there are some things that I would like to advise my son not to do, not because he cannot do them, but because it's too dangerous to do them. Because by that time, the regime was fighting Oginga Odinga. The regime was fighting Oginga Odinga, and you remember, Oginga Odinga has had to resign from the government. You see, now I think Oginga was just, it was not like a fight. Oginga was just concerned about Raila being at leadership at that time, because Raila was so vibrant. He was This young youth who wanted to fight more, who wanted to face Kenyatta, and it was not ripe. It was not ripe for leadership. But you see the action that Baba took at that time, when he was denied chance to lead, and he felt like, I am supposed to be in leadership right now. He resigned.
Not only in leadership, he wanted to take his father's party by force. Yet that was not the will of of his father. His father intended to give this party to Kijana wa Malwa, and Baba opposed his father.
Yeah, Baba opposed his father not because he disrespected his father, but because today, if maybe where you're born, you have what you call ancestral land, and maybe your father is sick, and maybe you feel like he's not going to make it to next year, and you want to sell that to somebody else. As a elder son or as a son of that home, you will oppose that.
But will you protest?
Yeah, I will protest, and I will try to show him that, okay, these things should be done this way. I think we don't have enough land, and you selling this land is going to affect us in future. So
If in his wisdom, your father still, with all the considerations of what you put forward, you still feel like it is important for him to sell that land, will you allow your father to sell it from his wisdom?
yeah, I would allow my father to sell it, just as Raila allowed his father to give Kijana Amala, and he went and bought another land.
He appeared in that conference with guns.
That was
There's some stories that
that
have told us.
was okay. That was now where we were saying you are not going to allow your father to sell. You are trying to tell him, okay, this is an ancestral land, and we want it. We also need it. By him appearing with goons, he was trying to tell his father, I'm ripe and I'm good. I can lead. But now, when his father saw that, okay, no, 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 you are not going to get this. What did Raila do? He bought his own land.
Do you believe his father cursed him?
No, there will never be a cast like that, because Raila has won 5 times. If his father cast him, he will not win the election. It's just that Raila
His
never
father,
wanted to be.
his father did not cast him against not winning the election. He cast him against never becoming the president of the republic until his sunset. And somehow there are some school of thoughts that say that that prophecy has come to pass. What's your view?
I think if there are such kind of curses, I would like my father also to rise and curse me, because Raila was in all governments. For, like, let's say he ruled for like 40 years. If there is a curse that can make you rule for 40 years, then I think that's a very good curse. And I think what Odinga did was that was the best curse, because Raila could have just ruled for 10 years according to the constitution. If there is a curse like that one, I would like to go and wake my father from where he's lying to come and curse me the same way Oginga Odinga cast his father, he cast Raila, because Raila was in every government and he would rule from outside in all the governments. He was with Moi. He was with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He was with Ruto. He was with Kibaki. He was with Moi. He was under whatever we call the cooperation. With Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the handshake. Before Uhuru was Kibaki, Nusumkate. After Kibaki, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, handshake. After that, he came to broad-based government with Ruto. He died in power. If there is a cast like that one, I really like that cast.
Do you believe that he is enjoying all that power on the blood of other people, including the Gen Zs?
No, 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 no. Raila is not enjoy. He did not enjoy any on anybody's blood. In fact, Raila, if he saw people are going to die, he would step back and say, "Okay, we can dialogue. We can talk about this." Because if Raila wanted to be president, 2007 people died. Even the Gen Z did not die like in 2007. In 2007 people died. I was watching politics, even though I was young. I could not play politics, but I was watching politics. In 2007 Baba could have become a leader, but Baba said no. Sometimes Kenya is bigger than an individual. And for that manner, Baba made sure that he went to a dialogue, and after that dialogue, Baba made sure that he went to an agreement that will stop the bloodshed in this country. During the Gen Z told Baba to stay at home. The police killed the Gen Z. Baba will not sit and see people dying. Now, when the Gen Zs threatened the government brought the army. The army don't have these water cannons that they are using that the police use in during riots. They don't have tear gas. Those people only have live bullets. Baba had to come out because a lot of people could have died. What did Baba did not send the Gen Z to the street. Baba came to rescue the Gen Zs because those people could have killed people, a lot of people. And that's what Baba stopped because he never wanted the Gen Z to continue dying. That's the Baba I know.
Do you believe that Baba really wanted to be the president at any point?
No. Baba never wanted to be the president because in Kenyan politics, if you want to rule, you must control the opposition and the government. Now, listen, the opposition has got a very heavy weight, and that's what Gachagua is fighting for, by the way, right now, because you'll be able to control from outside. Gachagua want to play Baba's script. You'll be able to control power, but from outside. You can negotiate with the sitting president, but from outside. Baba never wanted to be the president because the presidency is limited for 10 years alone. You can only vie for a term of 5 years, two times. But we don't have term limit for opposition leader.
Are you confirming that you're Baba's supporter?
Yes, I'm Baba's supporter.
Did Baba lie to you that he wanted to become president?
He did not lie to me.
He stood and accepted nomination and took his ballot to the IEBC, confirming that he wants to be president.
No. Listen, I want you to go and read the ODM's constitution. The constitution is clear that the party leader is the one who will vie for president. Right? So Baba, the virtue of being a party leader, he will automatically become the presidential aspirant.
But the gesture of taking your credentials to the Electors and Boundaries Commission shows that you intend to become the president. Now you go ahead even to select a deputy. Does that actually communicate to you of somebody who do not want to become a president?
No, he wanted to. He did not listen to me. If towards election, Baba would have to resign for him not to vie as the party leader. I want you to understand that clearly. In ODM, the constitution is clear that the party leader is the one who will vie for the president. And that's what Oburu was telling these people the other day. The party leader is the one who will vie for president.
Does the constitution say that the party leader must vie? Or is the party leader is the one to vie?
Is must, not must vie, but is the one to vie. Because if you say must, you can enter into an agreement with some like-minded people, maybe, and that gives you maybe the second position, or maybe you agree on becoming a prime minister or any other thing. So is the one who should vie, not must.
But you agree that when you are vying, you are expressing your intention that you want to become that whatever you are vying for.
Yes, I agree with that.
But latently, you don't want to become that person. That communicates to you on virtues of a conman person?
No. You know, you cannot call Baba conman.
No. I'm not calling Baba conman. I'm just calling the entire scenario of somebody telling you this and meaning the other as deceitful.
Now you see, Baba's situation was difficult because even the people who never voted for him would call him to come to the street when things were going wrong. Now Baba will fight for the people. Baba was made to fight for the people. And the people liked Baba because Baba fought for them. And you see, if Baba was the president, let's say, for example, Baba was too powerful to become the president of Kenya, because nobody could have opposed Baba. You could have opposed Baba. Can you oppose Baba if Baba is the president? Let me just ask you that question maybe. Can you oppose Baba if Baba is the president? Baba was too powerful to become the president of Kenya. You cannot give an instrument of power to a person who has the audience of half of the country, more than half of the country. It will be very difficult to control that person. And Baba never wanted that. And that's the reason why, you see, look at it politically. Now, for example, the way the Gen Z rose against William Ruto. If that happened, if Baba was president, what could have happened in this country? It's just a question. What could have happened? Baba was too powerful to become a president of Kenya. And so I think Baba saw it wise to just be in the opposition and fight for his people. But fight for his people from within. Sometimes he would go inside the government and fight for his people from within. He brought us devolution. Now money is devolved to the counties, and a lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening just because of Baba.
Okay, it is possible to say that maybe Baba did not intend to be in government, while probably the data might show differently. Uh, all the instances that Baba has lost, he has fought in the Supreme Court, try to express that this election was stolen. What's the intention of taking the whole battery of lawyers into the entire legal battle if at all you sure you are not intending to be sworn in as the president of the Republic of Kenya?
It's not like he was not intending to be sworn in as the president. He was fighting for the future generation. I want to tell you, there are some things that if Baba never fought for, we could have been in a very in a worse situation right now. Maybe, for example, if you are rigged out today, you can refer to some electoral laws 2011 that will tell you, okay, this one should have been, the process could have been this and this and this and this. All those things, Baba brought them for us, for the people like me who want to vie in future, because it was too powerful for the regimes to touch. Now Baba would create. Do you know the reason why I loved Baba? And Baba would make laws for you people that will help you, not that will help him. He was not that selfish. Baba will make laws that will help you. And you know, Baba was going to Supreme Court so that people will see that if something like this happen when I'm not there, this is the process that you should follow. And in fact, when the elections, the presidential elections were nullified in 2018, I remember Baba did not vie again. Why? Because he would have easily beaten Uhuru Kenyatta. But he had shown us the way, the young people. The people who are busy abusing Baba are the people who never learned from Baba. And Baba was showing you that if something like this happened one day, then this is the procedure that you should follow. Baba never wanted this country to go to war. You see our neighbors like Sudan, they are fighting. Our neighbors like Somali, they are fighting. Our neighbors like Uganda, they've had one president for 40 years. But Baba was trying to show you this is what you'll do if this president doesn't want to leave power. So the people who never learned Baba are the people who abused Baba towards his death. Because if Baba would have left the army doesn't know, they don't, the reason why we don't allow army to work within our territory is because those people are meant to kill. So Baba would have allowed it. A lot of Gen Zs will have died. And now Baba saw it wise enough that he came in, he stepped in, and he negotiated on behalf of the Gen Z. Because truly, the Gen Z wanted to negotiate, but they never knew a way to negotiate. And Baba died and what I would like to push the president. Baba died and he left us with one thing, the Gen Z, the young people. He told us that we need to have intergenerational national conclave so that we can speak and talk to the elders and tell them what we feel should happen, right? So that they don't kill us, because these people are the ones with power and they can do anything to us. But we need to express ourselves also, because it's in the constitution. We have that freedom of expression and freedom of speech. But in what manner? Are you going to shout outside there? Is that expressing yourself? We need to follow everything that Baba shown us when he was alive.
Are you supporting the government of the day today?
I'm not supporting the government.
Do you believe that Ruto is supposed to take this? President Ruto is supposed to be sworn in again. Do you wish him well to be sworn in again as the next president of the Republic?
Okay, that is a very strong question, and I'll have to explain it, because as the young people, I think towards election, we shall take the manifesto of the president on this side and a blank paper on this other side. And we shall look at the manifesto. He said he's going to build 10,000 or 20,000 kilometers of road. How many has he done? He has done 10. If, for example, he was to build 20,000 kilometers, he has done 10. How much, what percent is that? 50%. We write it down. He said he's going to bring SHA. Is SHA working? How? To what percentage? We write it down. He said he is going to bring us jobs as the young people. He's going to finish unemployment. How many people are working? We write it down. Then we do what we call the mean score. What percentage? The percentage that we will get there is that will influence where the votes of the young people will go.
Do you believe that he killed the young people?
No, he did not kill the young people.
Did the Gen Zs die?
The Gen Zs died.
Who killed them?
The executive is a very big entity. So there are some people. Do you remember now? Before we answer that question, do you remember there was a time that people said that Juja MP Kimburi was abducted? Then that Juja MP came and told us that it was a game that was played with the opposition. Now, who should we believe? Was it the opposition who was killing people, or the government? This is politics, and politics is a dirty game. And for you, if you want to change my name, what will you do? You will do something on my behalf. I believe that there are rogue officers that will not only work for the government, but for the outsiders too. And if those people want to do something to the government or to the president, what will they do? They will use those rogue officers who killed the Gen Z. I think everybody who killed the Gen Z should be judged according personal. We should, as individual, they should be judged individually. If today, for example, you are a media personnel, and you are told there is somebody who has raped somebody somewhere, go and interview him and praise him, will you go?
Not at all.
You will not go. If the president ordered the Gen Z to be killed, why did the police who killed the Gen Z tell him, no, I'm not going to kill them, I'd rather stop and leave this job? If we want to say the order came from above, as people are saying, why did the police who killed the Gen Z say, no, we are not going to do this because it's not in the constitution? People have got right to riot and picket. We are not going to kill them because they've not done anything wrong to us. Why did they go ahead and kill the young people? The people who killed the Gen Z are the police, and they should be held accountable.
Who commands the police?
It's a long...
Who controls the instruments of power in this country?
The president.
By his word, the killings could stop, right?
Yeah.
So he killed the Gen Zs.
He did not kill them. He stopped the killing.
Who was Baba coming to save?
Baba was coming to save the Gen Zs
From who?
from the army.
Not the rogue officers.
No, the officers had the Gen Zs had overpowered the officers.
Why was the army not deployed to deal with the rogue officers?
You can, there are some things that you cannot do if those are two different. How do you call them? You cannot make the police fight with the army. We shall not have a country.
But the army can be brought to fight the unarmed citizens.
No, yeah, they can, but the parliament approved. Who approved the army? The president cannot approve the army to come to the street. Who approved it? The parliament, the MPs. The MPs approved it. Why did the MPs say no? Why did they say no? We are not going to approve this because you cannot deploy army on citizen without passing from the government, from the parliament. Why did the parliament accept and pass it? We could have, everybody must be held accountable for anything that he did. Let me tell you something, my brother. The president can give me order today. As an outspoken young person, I am obligated to say no or yes to whatever he's saying. Like, for example, right now I'm against the referendum, but the president has said it. That not the president, the prime cabinet secretary. He has said that we are going to have a referendum with the election. That is going to be a different talk. But if today you are ordered to do something and you feel it's a wrong thing, why are you doing it? Why can't you tell the president no? Some people like Samido resigned from police. Why? Because they said, this thing, we are not going to take this order. Why did they kill Ojwang? They could have said, no, we are not going to kill him. We are not going to take this order. I'd rather resign.
Have you seen the heads rolling since the killings of the Gen Zs to this day?
The what?
Heads rolling. Have you seen people being taken to court and being interrogated into the matter?
Yeah. People have been taken to court.
The big fish or the small fish?
You see, now that's the politics that we don't encourage as the young people. Because if you tell me the big fish, and the big fish did not arrest Ojwang, the person who arrested Ojwang killed Ojwang. And let me tell you something. We are not sure if that order came from Langat. I'm not defending anybody. But why does that officer who killed Ojwang or who arrested Ojwang, why can't he tell us personally that I received orders from Ojwang, from Lagat?
Okay, personally, I'm not even talking about Langat. Huh? I'm also not latently maybe trying to mention him or maybe the people within that rank. Huh? What I'm just trying to say is, when something has happened in my docket as the minister who has been charged by the responsibility and being paid by the taxpayers' money, I report to the president, and if at all my reporting, if the appointing authority is satisfied that something has happened within my ministry, he should be able to take action, including publicly. When we see the young people being taken to the young people being taken to court, while the line and the chain of command is left untouched, what do you think that speaks as precedence to the governance and responsibility in the Republic of Kenya?
Now, we need to blame that chain of command. Because if I killed somebody, and or they are saying that I killed somebody and it's not me, I'll easily come here and say, okay, you're trying to say it's me, but no, I received these orders from so and so. And that so and so will tell us. That's how we can get to the president without using propaganda. Come to court or to the media. Media is a very powerful tool. Come to the media and tell the media, this order came from so and so, and this order was given to so and I follow the command. The chain of command is that when I listen to this person, I do whatever he has told me. Now, he told me to do this and this. They did everything wrong, but the people who are hiding them are the people who are now wronging the Gen Zs.
What do you propose as the solution?
As a solution, I would like, if today I want to die for your sins, I will propose a very harsh judgment for the people who did it, so that they can say the people who ordered them to do. In fact, if we can say, even we can return the whatever, the hanging. We hang those people because they killed our people, so that they can tell us the people who ordered them to do so.
But you understand that they have to go through a judicial process for them to be sentenced to death or whichever direction that the judge will propose, right?
Yeah. They have to go through a judicial process, but you cannot die for somebody. Why? These cases are sometimes brought live on national media. Why can't you just say, okay, me, I received this order from the president direct on this date, so that we don't have that uh, argument that maybe it's propaganda, because there are some people who also faked even the abduction. Now, who is telling you the truth and who is lying to you? Now, these people who are arrested, these are the people who should tell us, the people who ordered them. But because the judiciary is rotten, and the people who ordered them are the people who are helping them to finish those cases, that's the reason why we cannot get the culprit. If Ruto is the one who ordered for the Gen Zs to be killed, if he's the one who ordered the Gen Z to be killed, then come out and tell us, we received this order from so and so, who received order from Ruto.
Do you believe that the legislation act is actually serving the interests of the people?
No. The legislation is not serving our interests. In fact, what we need, this one I want to say it on camera. What we need to change as young people is the parliament. This parliament has got problem. It is rotten. It's the one who passed the bill that we should bring the army to the street to fight our civilians. This parliament is the one who passed the finance bill that killed our people. This parliament, everything starts with the parliament. The legislation has failed us in this country. And if at all there is anything that we have to change in the governance of this country, is how the parliament is being operated and the people who sit in that parliament.
You mentioned that the judiciary is rotten. You admitted here that the government did a lot of things that are wrong, and they have continued consistently being wrong. And now you've also confirmed that the legislation is again rotten and not serving the interests of the people. Will you consider Kenya as a failed state?
It's not a failed state because we don't lack leaders. It's just that people don't want to vie. People don't want responsibilities. We have great leaders out here. If we can change everything from the parliament, we can change the leadership of this country. Let's go and vie as young people. Take votes and don't just speak out there. Go and take votes. Let's go and contest for these seats, and in fact, for the MP seats, let the young people contest. I'm going to vie, but for a MCA. But if you are capable and you have the muscle to vie for the MP seat, I would urge you, please come out. Let's sanitize our country. Let's have a beautiful country, Kenya, that has been a Kenya for all of us, by all of us.
Thank you, Mr. Akula. It has been pleasure talking to you. I really like your analysis in a lot of these matters, and it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much, and may
Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you.
Thank you.
Receive our blessing from PW.
Thanks.